We have a friend who is unconscious. He hasn't moved. He's cold extremity. He's probably need an ambulance.
Okay, how old is he?
He is 19. Yeah, 19 years old.
And was he breathing?
He is breathing.
Was there any alcohol or anything involved, do you know?
Yes, there is.
All right, we'll get somebody over there, okay? If anything changes, call back and let us know.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
This is the official 911 call made by Ryan McCann, a member of the Beta Theta Pi fraternity at Penn State University, revealing the chilling aftermath of a night that was meant to celebrate brotherhood. On the night of February 2nd, 2017, under the facade of camaraderie and tradition at Penn State University, a sinister ritual unfolded that would forever taint the notion of fraternity brotherhood. What should have been a night of joy and acceptance for 19-year-old Timothy Piazza quickly spiraled into a harrowing tale of reckless indulgence and chilling neglect. On the night of February 2nd, 2017, Timothy, a 19-year-old sophomore at Penn State University, was eager to become part of Beta Theta Pi, a fraternity known for its strict no-alcohol policy, a policy intended to set it apart from other, more notorious organizations. But beneath the surface, a dangerous culture of hazing and excessive drinking was still alive and well. While the fraternity's surface image was clean, the pledge process was anything but. The night was set to celebrate Bid Acceptance Night, a significant milestone for new pledges, but it also marked the beginning of a tragic sequence of events. The night started with what the brothers called the Gauntlet, a series of drinking stations where pledges were required to consume excessive amounts of alcohol in rapid succession. Timothy, along with other pledges, was forced to run from station to station, consuming vodka, beer, and wine. Within 82 minutes, Timothy's blood alcohol content soared to at least 0.36%, nearly 5 times the legal driving limit. By 10:45 p.m., Timothy Piazza, severely impaired by alcohol, attempted to stand but lost his balance and fell headfirst down a flight of 15 basement stairs. The brutal impact left him unconscious and severely injured, with a fractured skull and a lacerated spleen. Instead of immediately seeking medical help, the fraternity members carried Timothy back upstairs and placed him on a couch. Over the next several hours, Timothy's condition deteriorated as he rolled off the couch, clutching his head in pain and collapsing repeatedly.
Lost it. I was screaming and yelling. I was saying, we need to take him to a hospital. We should call an ambulance, dial 911.
Despite some members' concerns, they chose not to call 911, fearing the consequences for their fraternity. For the next several hours, Timothy's condition worsened as the fraternity brothers debated what to do. Surveillance footage later revealed that some members tried to prop him up, poured liquid on his face to wake him, and even slapped him in an attempt to rouse him. The following morning, Timothy remained unresponsive. At 10:48 a.m., nearly 12 hours after his initial fall, Ryan McCann, a fraternity member, finally called 911. He downplayed Timothy's condition, describing him as merely drunk and unconscious without mentioning the fall. When paramedics arrived, Timothy was in critical condition. He was rushed to the hospital where doctors discovered severe injuries, including a fractured skull and a shattered spleen, along with extensive internal bleeding. Despite emergency surgery, Timothy Piazza was pronounced dead on February 4th. 18 fraternity members faced charges ranging from involuntary manslaughter to aggravated assault and hazing. The Beta Theta Pi fraternity was permanently banned from Penn State, and the university implemented strict new policies, including a zero-tolerance stance on hazing. The legal proceedings were complex and drawn out. Some of the more severe charges, including involuntary manslaughter, were eventually dismissed or reduced. Several fraternity members pleaded guilty to hazing and other misdemeanors, receiving relatively light sentences, such as probation and community service. The Piazza family criticized the legal system for not fully holding the fraternity members accountable.
It is with mixed emotions and great appreciation that we stand here today with Senator Jay Corman to announce this proposed anti-hazing legislation, also known as the Timothy J. Piazza Anti-Hazing Law for the state of Pennsylvania.
Timothy's parents, Jim and Evelyn Piazza, became advocates for anti-hazing legislation, determined to ensure that no other family would have to endure the pain they had experienced. Their efforts, along with the widespread outrage over the case, led to significant changes in how universities and fraternities handle hazing and alcohol abuse. Penn State implemented stricter rules for Greek life, including a zero-tolerance policy for hazing and a ban on alcohol in fraternity houses. Timothy Piazza's tragic death, is a stark reminder of the dark side of fraternity culture and the dangers of hazing. His story has sparked a national conversation about the need for reform in Greek life, leading to significant changes in how universities and lawmakers address hazing. For the Piazza family, Timothy's loss is an ever-present void. They remember him as a kind, intelligent, and caring young man with a promising future. Through their advocacy and the legacy of the Timothy J. Piazza anti-hazing law, they hope to honor his memory by protecting other young lives and ensuring that Timothy's death was not in vain. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more of our content, please hit the subscribe button.